Spicy Toast Gaming here. Thank you for tuning in to another video. Today we're going to be doing 6-star Caitlyn versus Lissandra, so that should be a blast. Let's first go over her relic and then move on to talk about her star powers and constellation. So the relics we're going to be running with is her Hex Tech rifle. So this is obviously the relic that released with and kind of for Caitlyn. So power, game start, plant 6 flash bomb traps in the top 8 cards of the enemy deck. So that alone, really nice, just some immediate flash bomb trap generation. And then the big part, when a flash bomb trap misses, plant it back in the top 8 cards of the enemy deck. Also, this is kind of overflowing there. That's a little rough. That should be looked at. Anyways, this is very, very good for you. Immediately gain your flash bomb traps in the enemy deck. And then every time that they don't hit a target, or if they are overkilling a target, all of those extra flash bomb traps are just shuffled immediately back in, which is incredible. This makes you much more consistent, really helps you out. This is going to be probably a relic you almost never want to take off your Caitlyn. Now, since we're going up against Lissandra, we're going to try another one of the new relics. So stacked deck. So 200 starting gold. This is going to be very nice for Lissandra because she has like a very powerful shop right at the start. They can give you a lot of epic items on your cards. So getting this for Lissandra will be quite nice. And then power, allies have 1/1 for every 12 cards in your deck past 18 at game start. So this is just a way to be giving all of your units or granting them some increased power throughout the course of the adventure. Also very good for Lissandra because you can't cut a lot of cards in the Lissandra adventure. So normally by the end, you'll be getting like an extra 2/2 for all of your units, which is decent. Then last up, Hidden Tome. Power, when you play or level up a champion, refill your spell mana. So this works for your main champion, support champion, any champion you happen to play. And this actually pairs very well with Caitlyn for 2 reasons that we'll get into a little bit later. Now for her constellation, we have pretty much everything except the gemstone powers unlocked. So looking at her star powers, your 3-star, your traps deal triple damage. Now this is traps, so both any puff caps you might happen to get, but also your flash bombs. Your 2nd star, +1 starting mana. When ally is summoned or attacks, plant a flash bomb trap in the top 8 cards of the enemy deck. It's another great passive way to just get a bunch of flash bombs in the enemy deck. 4-star, game start, summon a sting officer. So this is really good. One, elusive right at the start of the game. Nexus Strike, plant 2 flash bombs in the enemy deck. So more flash bomb trap generation. But this then also triggers our 2-star. So when this is summoned, it's planting a flash bomb. When this attacks, which it should be able to do because it's elusive, it's also planting flash bombs. And this is in our starting deck. So this actually gets some items on it to make it even better. Now then the normal mana flow. And here we have the 6-star. So perfect aim, round start, create a ace in the hole in hand if you don't have one, so you can potentially get one of these every single round. When one of your traps activates, reduce its cost by 1. So for each trap that activates, this is getting reduced down. So if they draw a card that has multiple flash bomb traps, each one of those traps reduces this down, which is quite nice. So this is slow speed plus overwhelm, so any extra damage is still going to go through and hit the nexus. Deal 10 damage to an enemy. If there are no enemies, deal 10 damage to the enemy nexus instead. And a 50% chance to critically strike, which makes it do double damage. So you can potentially do 20 damage with this. So this is a very powerful card. You want to be playing this potentially every single round if you can, because you get a new one at next round start. And while this is a 5 cost, it's going to be getting some cost reduction from your traps. So especially later in the game, you can play this normally for free. But this is one of the reasons why having that relic that refills your mana as soon as you play a champion, or when they level, is so nice. So you can drop either your main champion or support champion, refill your mana, and try to play this card. And this is better than just going for like an Archangel Staff because you want the mana up front. So being able to get it when you play your champion is fantastic because later on in the game, you're going to be playing this for free because it's going to get a lot more cost reduction. So you really need that extra mana right at the start of the game. So that's why the Hidden Tome for that mana refill is so nice. Now, as far as the bonus stars, again, we have everything other than the gemstones. So 1 extra reroll plus 100 gold. Solid. Your support champs have Sheriff of Piltover. This is incredible. So this says, when I'm summoned, create a Sheriff of Piltover in hand. This is a 2-cost burst speed spell that plants a flash bomb trap on every single card in the enemy deck. So that is incredible. For one, this is going to make sure that you are getting cost reduction on your spell you make from your 6-star every single round, and you want to be playing this immediately. This is another reason why the Hidden Tome is so important, because now when you play your support champion, you immediately have the mana in order to play this card. So very, very good. And this does say when I'm summoned, so if you can summon multiple versions of your support champion, you can keep playing this card, and it is incredible. Now we also have House Wump has Shadow Totem. This is also incredible. So House Wump, when I'm summoned, plant 2 Flash Bomb traps in the top 8 cards of the enemy deck. Also remember from your 2-star, when you summon a unit, you're planting a Flash Bomb trap in the enemy deck. So this is summoning 3 just by summoning it. And then with Shadow Totem, you're summoning an exact copy. So now you're summoning 6 just by playing this 1-cost card. Then you can obviously attack with both copies, get some more Flash Bomb traps. So this is an excellent upgrade. And then here, followers and adventure you acquire have Flash Bomb Satchel. So when I'm summoned, plant 4 Flash Bombs in the top 8 cards of the enemy deck. Just all followers that we acquire in adventure, so any that we get in the shop, after battle rewards, just any of those are having these Flash Bomb Satchels, giving us even more generation. And then lastly, Advanced Intel has Tear of the Goddess. So this is 2-cost burst speed, plant 2 Flash Bomb traps in the top 8 cards of the enemy deck, but it's actually just going to go and be free. So that is fantastic. A lot of great upgrades here in the Constellation. Now, if you're enjoying all the daily Path of Champions content, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated, and let's get into it. All right, Zoe is nice. So cheap units, and then Zoe, we can play her and immediately go for Sheriff. I think that's probably going to be best. And we actually don't care if Nidalee or if Zoe dies, because we can just play her again. Yeah, let's go ahead and go here. Sheriff of Piltover is so good. Yes. Hold them off. Memory Game disarmed. Memory Game could actually be fun, because we could try to use this with Sheriff of Piltover to get Sheriff of Piltover again. And it could be the same with our gun, our Ace in the Hole. Let's actually try to utilize this. All right, low rolled that gold, but we have other gold. Summon a champ with my cost. Not terrible. 3-cost Catalyst. We do have Corina, but again, she's so expensive. All right, let's look at items. Rally Banner is okay. Getting this down will actually be nice. Yeah, making our officer squads a little bit cheaper. Let's do 1 reroll here. Summon to refill your spell mana. This will make that way better, because this can be pretty hard to justify sometimes. Justify playing it. We could have this summon a random champion. Puff Caps, Crystal Carrier. I think let's actually go for the Crystal Carrier. A little bit more mana ramp, playing this around 1. Yeah, let's try. Alright, so we're able to get a couple extra good upgrades here. Do we want Spell Shield? Spell Shield, I don't think blocks our Flash Bombs. I don't believe. Let's see. So we have It That Stares in the middle, Inquisitor there, or She Who Wanders. Yeah, I think we could potentially go up here. 1 health too. Yeah, 1 health would be interesting. Yeah, let's try to go up and maybe go for the hard route as well. So Rhyme Tush Shaman with Frost Gathers. The Ace in the Hole gained with that doesn't get cost reduced, by the way. Interesting. Let's... Could actually potentially play this round 1. And the player summons unit Frostbite. Yeah, that'll be a little annoying. I think let's actually get rid of some of these. We'd like to be able to get our... We'd like to be able to get our 2 champions. Spell Shield's going to block Ace in the Hole too. Yeah, I was thinking we might not want to go for Spell Shield. All right, let's drop this and honestly hope they kill it. It probably is going to go for our Sting Officer, but maybe not. We could kill it with Ace in the Hole. Aw, that's sad. Oh well. Alright, let's drop our... Well... We actually won't drop our Ace in the Hole. We could kill this, but we're going to then get another Sheriff of Piltover from our fleeting card. So I think we'll actually hold off and not play anything else here. How'd you get 6 stars already? I bought all of her bundles, and then I had enough... Yeah, let's drop this. I had enough stuff saved up to get a shard, which was pretty nice. You should play Sheriff at the end. I wanted the flash bombs, or if you mean the end of this round, then yeah. Let's drop our Caitlyn.
Well, what have we
Not that she'll be able to do too much here. Alright, we can go ahead and just attack with Zoe. We could use this to scale her up a little bit more, but I think I want to see what they plan on stopping us with. Or if they play any other units. Alright, solid. Yes, we are using the Caitlyn relic.
I aim to win, and my aim is excellent.
How much damage deals from the crit? It's double damage. Alright, so yeah, this one isn't cost reduced, but that's honestly fine. Yeah, we're doing so much damage to the Nexus. I love it. Good day, Toast. Hey, Shambles. Let's drop our other Ace in the Hole. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we'll go ahead and end. We want that to keep feeding our fleeting card.
Let's investigate.
Alright, GG. Nice. 3 spells, no crits. Yeah, feels bad. Are we sure it's 50%? I've had it go off plenty of times before, so... Yeah, I think we just were a little unlucky there. Grant 2 allies, invoke... Yeah, I think let's just get this here. That's alright. Yeah, Spell Shield for Caitlyn will be nice. We actually kind of want Zoe to die sometimes, because as long as we can play another one, we can get another one of these spells going. So that's pretty good. Alright, let's go for Troll Scavenger and All Things Grow Cold. Yeah, it's kind of nice with the 6-star. You're not as reliant on Kate herself. It's great knowing you can just get this every single round. Let's get rid of these 2. Also, with Caitlyn, you actually want to get your support champion. So when you draw your support champion, you're like, ah, that sucks. It's like, no, it's actually awesome.
Patience, cautious, and quiet. This is our way.
All right, let's drop Zoe. We can't block. Yeah, we'll go ahead and drop this here. And then we'll just pass. We don't want to really play anything else at the moment because we want to get that spell again. Yeah, being able to play this multiple times. Every time you play your support champion, they play this again, which is just so good. So we could drop our Caitlyn. Dropping double Officer Squad doesn't sound terrible, though.
They barricaded the door. Doesn't matter. true Freljordian welcome.
Alright, I think let's stun that unit so it can't block. And we're going to drop an ace in the hole. We want this to be the last card we play. Alright, come on, crit. There we go. Alright. Attack like this, get some good damage down. Beautiful.
I've got these.
Slow and Steady is going to be broken with Ace in the Hole. Yes, I got it yesterday for a bit. It's so good. I'm experimenting with Mill Kate. It's super fun. I can run Chemtech and play around Officer Squad. It is true. You also get board clear from the traps. Yeah, that would actually be pretty solid. Alright, so we can drop this for free.
Just a girl, her motorcycle, and justice.
And we can drop this and get some mana refill as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop this here.
Closing in on the mark. No backup needed.
Yeah, slow but steady for both your Ace in the Hole and your draw card. So here, we're going to play this and try to kill their units and also discount our Ace in the Hole a little bit more.
Setting up a roadblock.
Yeah, we know every card, they have a minimum of 2 flash bombs on it. Okay, yeah, so the other one does not get discounted down. Good to know. I thought it might just not get it from the initial ones at the start of the round, but yeah, it just doesn't happen at all. All right, end the game. Yeah, there we go. GG. Yeah, the amount of Nexus damage you have is amazing. So you just want to go for cheap support champs, 1 or 2 costs? Yes. Yes. What relics are you rocking? So we're going for Kate's relic, the stacked against them, or, not stacked against them, right? It's stacked deck. Yeah, stacked deck, and the hidden tome. Don't, like, this is a 2 cost. It's a 2 cost that we could transform into, like, the Watcher. So, sure, I guess. That could be interesting. Let's go for Woolly Snail Moth, and I Am Inevitable. Actually, let's see what Lissandra has. Okay, she does not have I Am Inevitable. Let's go over here. I don't think I want these in our opening hand. The 0 cost advanced intel. Oh, it's so nice. Do you have the Golden Reliquary reset to buy stack deck 2? No. So I actually got, for that one, I got one of the old bundles that had a Golden Reliquary in it. My Golden Reliquary does reset, though, very soon. In like 2 days. So I'll be able to get another one fairly soon. Alright, perfect. We can have Zoe die. Yeah, that'll be nice. Although we have a little bit of an issue then. So we could just not play anything else this round and then get a fleeting copy of Zoe next round. I feel like that's going to be a little bit too slow. I feel like we need flash bombs kind of right away. Yeah, so we'll play some more of these. All right, let's go ahead and attack like this. We know they can kind of scale out of control. We don't want to be too slow and delayed. Oh, yeah. Also, I Am Inevitable is going to give them even more scaling. But doesn't matter.
Fight or die.
All right, let's drop another Sheriff of Piltover. Do we want double Ace in the Hole next round? Sure, we can drop our double agent here.
Let's see who comes out on top.
All right, we could play another card, but I think let's go ahead and save our unit. Let's just kill this one right here. Oh, there's our crit. Oh, you have so much control. I love it. Let's see. She'll refill our mana, but our mana's already kind of full. Yeah, let's drop this, and we'll still have mana for Kate. Our Golden Reliquary is supposed to be reset on patches. I don't know if they're supposed to. They did, like, once. And so, since that happened, a lot of us were like, oh, it's supposed to happen. We'd actually drop another ace in the hole here, but I think let's drop our Caitlyn first.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect.
What relics are you using? Caitlyn's relic, stacked deck, and the hidden tome.
It's all in the report, Sheriff. Should pay off nicely.
GG.
Another criminal caught, another case closed.
Bit sad that mine didn't reset. I'm lucky that mine didn't because I was able to buy one when the patch came out, and then I have only 2 days left until I can get another one, so pretty lucky for me. Place an enemy follower into the enemy deck, then your opponent draws 1. I mean, it is a way to get rid of an enemy unit. It's 3-cost hard removal, but we already have a lot of removal. Like, the only time this would really be good is, like, the Watcher, but that's a pretty niche thing to do just for 1 card that may or may not happen. All players draw 1. This is a round start, so the Shadow Totem here won't actually help at all. I don't really want to play either of these 2 cards. They're a bit too expensive for me, so I guess we'll get this. As we have sorcery or extra spell mana lying around, we could end up using it. Alright, so we could go for Remitter. Alright, so I think I actually won't go for the Remitter. I don't really want the game to be necessarily tainted with that, because sometimes it's like, oh, you're just able to win with the Remitter. I think let's just focus on 6-star Kate as kind of more of a baseline. Yeah, I know Charlatan is extra draw some more flash bombs. I am aware. Let's just end up going down here. There are some good things we could get for the Remitter, but I think we're fine. Let's go for Zoe with Spirit Stone, because if we can get her to die, we have a fleeting copy to immediately play. So that'll be very nice. Let's go for Spells Chest. Insider Knowledge is fantastic. You always want to get this if you can. So good. Trifarian is fun, but most things we have aren't going to hit that. So I think we're good. Flexible game plan is decent. I think let's try to get something a little bit better, though. Another officer backup is solid. Sure, let's try to go with this. All right, let's go for Inquisitor. My Kate is double attack, double the bombs, double the damage. That sounds awesome. Let's see. Yeah, let's get rid of this. This is a fine card to draw later, but we don't really want it in our opening hand. All right, we have Zoe. Perfect. It'll be a little bit hard to get Zoe to die, though, so that'll be a bit sad. Yeah, we can drop Zoe. I think let's use this. We can potentially get the cost reduction and maybe make our ace in the hole free. Although drawing 4 cards will be a little rough. I guess we should maybe attack first, get some more flash bombs going, then play this and see if we can drop our ace in the hole and still have mana for our sheriff. Because we want the sheriff to be the last thing we play. So yeah, let's go ahead and attack like this. We're gonna have... We're at 9 cards. And so 2 of our cards are gonna get destroyed, which isn't great. Still though, let's try. Okay, we got our 4. We got over 4. So we can drop our ace in the hole for free, and then also play our Sheriff of Piltover. Always great to try to play the ace in the hole every round that you can. Alright, fantastic. okay grape. Doing Caitlyn and Lissandra so far really easy. Yeah, I think a lot of people are doing this right now. So yeah, we can drop this for free.
Just a girl, some motorcycle, and justice.
We can drop this for the mana refill. The mana refill is so handy. It's great.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect. News from the Undercity ship, Detective Zane?
Then we can drop our sheriff.
Should pay off nicely.
And let's just drop our ace in the hole. You control the board so well. It's great. I got 50 Nova Crystals, P and Z from the Gold Reliquary. That is awesome.
Scoping the area.
All right, we'll use our double ace in the hole. And we'll just end the game. GG. Finally trying to do the 6.5 weekly with Kate, but it's a struggle. Still working better than anything else I did. Yeah, the 6-star weekly is going to be kind of a counter because it's countering your created cards, and some of the cards you're creating are incredibly good. No, let's just go for Flash Bomb Peddler. We don't really want to go for Victor. We can go up here for the spells chest. Draw one, stun an enemy, champion draw. I mean, that's fine, but we have a lot of rerolls. Let's try to see if we can get something. This gives us more draw. Yeah, that can be okay. Yeah, let's go up and try the hard mode. Let's see how we do. So, Rot Colossus, and at last they awaken. Are you playing Vi after this? We're probably going to try to do Caitlyn versus Swain. And then after that, we'll probably do Vi. Let's get rid of both of these. Sure, we can hold on to a Most Wanted. That'll be decent. Without some constellation nodes, Kate can struggle a bit, I feel. Yes. I don't think she's going to be as crazy as I was expecting, sadly. I think she's still going to be solid, but kind of thought she'd be a little bit better, to be honest.
Give me a blade. I'll give you a horse.
All right, so we could make them draw 3 cards. We could do what we did kind of last time. I think we're fine, then. We'll save that for later. Let's drop our ace in the hole, and then just drop our sheriff. Petite Pose John? Thank you for the follow.
On foot.
Let's drop our sheriff. I feel like the trap RNG makes her high variance, but she can high roll even at low stars. Yes, the trap variance is a lot worse than I was expecting. I really thought, since it's only going in the top 8 and you can make so many traps, that you'd be fine. But you really have times where you have like 60 traps and they draw like none of them, and you're like, what is going on? Once again, let's drop the Justice Rider for free.
Just give me something to kick.
Drop our Caitlyn.
I aim to win, and my aim.
Playing 4-star Caitlyn without Relic, yet she feels really bad.
News from the Undercity ship, Detective
Yeah, I
Zane?
will need to try some matches without her Relic.
Pay off nicely.
I think we're fine. A little sad we didn't have enough to play Ace in the Hole this time. Yeah, the Relic really rounds her out. Yeah, it's a very good Relic, but I do feel like it's going to be a bit of an issue that you feel kind of required to use it. Alright, that is fine. We still have our ace in the hole. GG. I'm doing 2-star Kate without Relic versus Asol. I'm at Asol right now. Nice, good luck.
That was super fun, and I gotta say,
Let's just go for the Veteran Investigator. Great card to get. Another one of those cards you always want to look out for. All right, Howling Abyss with I Am Inevitable. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we do, but so far we're able to just absolutely blast. This seems fine. Let's actually get rid of these two. We can probably get something a little bit better. What is Caitlyn's weakness? I mean, her biggest weakness is just her variance of flash bomb traps. All right, let's drop our Zoe.
I bear a message from Zoe with that. Jinx? Stands for Jinx? Durr.
And sure, let's just drop our ace in the hole into Sheriff. Being able to kill their champions immediately is nice, especially before they go and drop, like, Spell Shield on them.
Keeping pace.
Also, all of our units are a little bit stronger just from that stack deck. All right, ad starts in a minute. Let's see if we can clear this before that happens. I hate Misbegotten Creation. Kind of counts my Acel, but still doing fine. Yeah, it is fairly annoying.
Demacian needs heroes.
All right, let's drop our Caitlyn.
I aim to win, and my aim is excellent. News from the Undercity ship, Detective Zane?
It's all in the report, Sheriff. Should pay off nicely.
Fly swiftly, kill swiftly.
All right, let's drop this here. Yeah, we can have Zoe die. Oh, we're not gonna make it.
You'll pay.
All right, Bad is about to hit. We'll pause and wait for everyone, though. Don't worry. Damn, Jubilant Poro is really whipping my Kate with all of the shuffling back. Acel defeated in 3 turns. Nice. Said it was going to do an ad, but I think we're actually... says there's not actually going on. All right, let's go ahead and
Giving chase.
attack like this. And then we have our double ace in the hole we can play.
Ah, the sweet smell of science.
All right, if we get lucky, this will end the game. Not quite. All right. Oh well.
The oasis of the dawn flows again.
All right, let's drop this here. I did get pretty lucky though. My Caitlyn had double attack and Sharon is carrying. So giving Kate elusive was easy. Okay, that's...
I must say,
That
a
makes sense.
satisfactory outcome.
Let's go over to Yeti Yearling. Getting 2 of these will be pretty nice. Let's go for the power here. Enfeebling is great. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. This is going to be fantastic. If we don't kill them, at least we'll hurt them a ton. All right, another shop. Fantastic. Don't really want to get more of this card, to be honest. Get an extra mana gem. Officer Squad going down is nice. Like 3 cost, and then we could play this like for a 1 or 0 cost round 1 potentially. Get an extra empty mana gem. I think we're okay, and actually we're not really playing this one very often. So this does have the extra 2/2, and this is going to get the extra stats from how many cards we have. Copying with the same targets, that's actually not going to help us. Sure, we can grab this, and oh my word. This going down to a 1 cost is pretty nuts. Anything over here that we want? Emperor's Guard, Healer. And let's try one last reroll, see if we get something really good. Double attack. Mr. Thrift is fun. Yeah, let's go for Mr. Thrift. All right, let's go for Ornn and All Things Grow Cold.
Building a deck, are we? Excellent.
Yeah, Mr. Thrift is great. Yeah, Mana Gem would have been decent, but we didn't know that beforehand. Let's get rid of this and the Peacemaker. These two are fine. Yeah, the Mana Gem would have been good, but didn't know that until afterwards. Yeah, I've had Thrift before, and it is great.
Mountain.
All right, let's drop a Zoe.
Do you smell something burning?
Kindle! Oh no.
I think let's drop our Officer Squad. Getting these on the board immediately could be pretty nice.
We always find them.
Ever been to a blacksmith before?
And yeah, let's actually make them... There's not a lot of flash bombs in there, but that could potentially give us cost reduction for Ace in the Hole. It's going to make us draw. Oh, well. Nice. Yeah, we had enough to wipe their board. All right, so we can drop our 0-cost Ace in the Hole. We can drop our Sheriff Piltover. Do we want a Yeti? I think we're okay. Let's just drop this here. Yeah, Caitlyn at 6 stars is feeling fantastic, which is good. What relics do you recommend? As far as rare relics, Stalker's Blade is incredible. I think Crown Guard would be good, but I haven't directly tested that one out yet. Sure, let's try to drop this. Refill our mana. Do we want to drop this already? Kill them? Yeah, we can play this here. We'll still have enough mana left for Caitlyn, who will refill our mana so we can play our Sheriff. But we do like this to be our last card we play. So yeah, we'll drop our Caitlyn.
Practice, as they
What about
say,
Chemtech Duplicated
makes
for
perfect.
duplicating Ace in the Hole? Possibly. The issue is your early game really matters, and that one requires you to be focused on the late game. Or later game. So while duplicating Ace in the Hole would be great, you really want your relic to be activating a little bit before then. Alright, we can attack, and then we have our double Ace in the Hole. Yeah, we are absolutely annihilating this. Nice thing about Kate Constellation is the extra stars are pretty quickly accessible. Yes, I think they've learned from some of their earlier constellations, and they're really putting the star powers kind of out of the way so people can go and choose to get them, or they can just kind of keep going. We kind of have too much draw at the moment. I guess we can get some more of this. Yeah, you can still get Ace in the Hole from other offers. I think we're fine. Don't really need to cut cards as much because of stack deck. Let's see if we can get something fun here. Home turf. Enemies on vulnerable Roundstart Valley. Okay. All right, that sounds good. All right, Lissandra with secrets hidden by frost.
At last, my time is at hand.
Any tips for a Vi build? So Gatebreaker is still going to be great. Her relic is fantastic if you can get it. You can always go for a cost or a turn 1 Vi with the old well, double cost reduction relics plus Spirit of the Buru. That's another fun one. Still waiting for Staunch Defender to be usable. Alright, so we didn't draw our Caitlyn, but that's fine. We can drop our Zoe. Honestly, hope they kill her. Although our units, the extra stats is quite nice. I think let's just kill her and then drop a Sheriff of Piltover. We could draw this, but I think we'll wait until we need it a little bit more. All right. Go ahead and go here. And yeah, we're going to get tons of flash bombs going round 1. And we can drop another Sheriff next round, and it'll be great. Most wanted to make me discard the Watcher. Potentially.
Secrets hidden by frost. Ages pass, but I am eternal.
Alright, this is fine. This is fine. So we're going to drop our Sheriff, get even more flash bombs. We'll then do our most wanted, make them draw a bunch of cards. And we have our Sheriff to kill, or our Ace in the Hole to kill anyone that lasts. Yeah, we're fine. All right, let's go ahead and... I guess we can play our Ace in the Hole first. They're out of mana. Nice 20 damage there. All right, solid. Insert "it's fine" yellow dog fire meme. Yeah. All right, let's just immediately attack. They'll probably entomb someone, but to be honest, doesn't really matter. Actually, if they entomb Zoe, that'll be great, because then when she gets summoned, we can get another Sheriff of Piltover. So that wouldn't be bad. Let's see. Yeah, we could play one of these. We have to be aware of the cost increase, so we're probably going to play both these Ace in the Hole. Aw, that's sad. Alright, not a big deal. Alright, so put a Ace in the Hole here. And do another one right here. Both of them crit. I wish the Ace in the Hole animation had one like League with a laser pointer and the wind-up sound. Yeah, the animation and sound quality of it, I'm not a big fan. I don't think it's great. But I get that they probably don't have a lot of people to work on that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's definitely could be better. I think let's just immediately kill that. It is nice just being able to completely control Lissandra's board. Alright, so place an enemy follower. We don't have enough mana for this. They do have the attack token. I didn't realize they had this in their hand. Huh. Well, that could be better. But I don't think it should matter. Mr. Thrift, yet a yearling.
Giving chase.
Yeah, should be fine. Granted, shooting it's not really gonna do anything. I think let's go for Yeti Yearling. Alrighty. I wonder if we could actually kill the Watcher. Let's actually see how this goes. All right, let's just keep going. There's some solid damage. Double agent to make us draw. I mean, we could just attack like this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just end. Yeah, not too bad.
How do you like them sparkles?
Yeah, Caitlyn is good, but I think she definitely can struggle with consistency early. Yeah, pretty solid run, and I feel like we didn't get too many like ridiculously strong powers. Like we didn't get any epic powers other than the ones we brought in. And yeah, just all rare and common ones. And I think this was mostly just baseline 6-star Caitlyn. And yeah, Caitlyn has a very strong constellation, very strong star powers, but she is definitely a champion that is kind of going to need that extra power. I think her baseline at 3 stars is still decent. I thought she was going to be a lot crazier. I think you still struggle with Flash Bomb Trap consistency, but I think she's still probably at like 3 stars, probably like a solid B tier champion. Good, but then once you actually get all the upgrades from your constellation and everything, then she's up more in like, I mean, it's hard to say when compared to other constellations, because I feel like all constellations almost are S tier. But yeah, pretty solid. Thank you for watching that video, especially all the way to the end. Caitlyn is feeling pretty good, not as crazy as I was expecting her to be. Still quite strong, but those flash bomb traps still can be pretty inconsistent, so you will have to go for a little bit slower of a playstyle, and you can't rely quite as heavily on the traps. I thought they'd be a little bit more consistent than they actually are. Still though, great champion, very fun, and the 6-star just gives you a great another aspect to her playstyle. Honestly, it's one of the most interesting 6-stars we've ever gotten. Now, if you enjoyed that video, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.